This is your Power Echoes show with Julie Sue, where we empower the entrepreneur in you to build a business and a life that loves you and you love. And today I'm just going to share with you the one thing you should have learned in high school to go for gold. Now, it's this simple path to massive, humongous, ginormous results. And today I'm going to share with you that very thing you should have learned in school, that should be taught in every school, that every child should learn in order to become a successful person in their life, in their career, in their business. Hey, Sarah, Simon, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Good to see you. I see you've got company, and today I'm just going to encourage you to share because this is going to be really amazing. There are lessons that I learned from Gary Keller, the author of The One Thing. Ferenc Curtis, how are you doing? I am so excited to see you guys, and I'm going to invite you right now to share. Robin Garrett, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm going to invite you to share right now. David Namara, very happy to see you today. Thanks guys for joining me. Maria Jib, how are you? I see you guys. I'm very excited. Ared Atwanji, how are you? Moase Ronnie, hi today. Very good to see you. You know, success has no time limit, but it is a sprint. A lot of people tell you it's a marathon. Life is a marathon, but success, those that sprint get the results quicker. So I'm inviting you to share. I think that's you, Irene. I haven't seen you in a long time, and we help you streamline your resources and your systems so that you can make the money that you invested in your business for. That's what I teach people to do, to leverage social media to get paid and get paid today. So like I said, do go and share. And so if you're in the home-based business space, you're great. I am a home-based business mother. I work from home, so I totally take my hat off you and I appreciate you. And I'm going to share with you a simple path to huge, humongous, massive results right now, today, on this Yopa Echoes show. And by the way, when you use the hashtag Yopa Echoes, you're going to receive something, a surprise. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but use Yopa Echoes as a hashtag in your Facebook updates today and see what happens. Okay? And tell me if you like it. So these are lessons from The One Thing. What is the most important thing? What is the one most important thing that's driving your life right now, today? If you don't know that important thing, it is time to sit down and get to up close and personal, get to grips with what your life purpose is, because that is the one important thing you should be aiming for. Everything you do, every action you take, every word you speak, every thought you think should be geared towards that one thing. Now, this one thing is the grandmother of everything your life is all about. And that is the only thing you should be doing until you achieve it. And then you will be doing what they call living a life of purpose, living a purposeful life. Those are the people we say they've hit their boundaries. They are successful people. Thank you, Felicia Dramo. You're an amazing rock star for sharing. I absolutely appreciate you. By the way, Felicia Dramo could invite you to this VIP event. But if you don't mind, Felicia, just drop your link in the comments below for tonight's event. There's a VIP event and Felicia could invite you as well. So do drop it. How are you doing, Salongo Kalungi? I appreciate you for joining us. So what is that one thing you must achieve? And in other words, you will have achieved gold, as in you have got the gold medal. You are the winner. You're the Usain Bolt in your life. What's the one thing you should be doing? Now, in layman's terms, let's just bring it down. I mean, this could be sounding all too hoity-toity, all too much out there. What's the one thing that I can do today to improve my life and make it awesome? That's the simple question. And I'm going to share with you 5 nuggets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that I've gleaned from Gary Keller, an amazing author, an entrepreneur. This will help you towards creating that productive day, week, month, and year, guaranteed. When you follow these steps I'm going to share with you, you are going to create success in your life, 100%, hands down. And your teacher in primary, in high school, in college, in uni should have taught you. Someone along your path of life up to date should have taught you this. But hey, our school curriculums are not geared to create successful entrepreneurial people. They are geared to create successful employees. The problem is today, with the digital era we live in, there are less jobs and more people with qualifications to do these jobs. And therefore, there's a lot of frustration, there's a lot of depression, there's a lot of all those negative things that come from the pit of the enemy. And today, I want you watching me live. And if you're watching live, please drop a 1 in the comments below. Let's say something. I wanna interact with you today. If you're watching the replay, hey, drop a fire emoji. I want to know who watched the replay. So these 5 things I'm going to share with you are going to move you from frustrated, don't know what to do, procrastinator. Thank you, Robin Garrett. I see you, girlfriend. They're going to move you from that person to someone who produces results every blessed day. Number 1, can somebody please be my scribe? I will really, truly be grateful to you. And you will receive an amazing surprise that you will never forget. Whoever decides they're going to be my scribe today, and by the way, I don't care whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 10 people, I'm going to mention 5 things, and I'd like somebody to write them in the comments below. And this is number 1, and whoever writes and becomes my scribe is going to receive a surprise gift. Tion, Sumaya, Monica, I see you. So, number 1, multi-switch as opposed to multitasking. Now, here's the thing. Oh, I wish I'd brought my apples here. I was going to become a juggler right here before you, as in comical. So jugglers catch and throw 1 ball at a time. Now, to the watching person, to me and you watching and enjoying the show, we think they are multitasking. What they're actually doing is switching between processes really, really fast. They're always holding 1 ball in their hand, and there's always 1 ball going up and coming back down. Thank you. Multi-switch as opposed to multitasking. Thank you, Robin Garrett, and be ready to receive some amazing something in your inbox later today. Now, they do that very rapidly. They are switching between processes really fast. And if you do it effectively as well, and be present while you're doing it, you will create results. Now, what's being present? It means you're paying attention to this ball that you're throwing up in the air and this ball that's coming down, and you need to catch it. And a lot of people think jugglers multitask. No. It's a skill. They've learned, they've focused, they've persevered. Hey, Alicia Stringer, how are you doing? A juggler perseveres, drops 1,000,001 balls until they perfect the art of throwing those balls in the air and juggling and entertaining you, and you think they are multitasking. No, they are multi-switching. So, always be present. Now, most people can't do this. Most people cannot multi-switch, and therefore they can't focus. And therefore the one thing that they are supposed to do, thank you, Alicia Stringer, amazing Instagram trainer. She's got a bootcamp. Connect with this lady and let her teach you how to make Instagram pay you. We're all about getting social media to pay us. I mean, it's time we got paid, eh? To do what we love, scrolling up and down social media. Now let's get back to the one thing. In order to get results, you've got to focus like a cat about to catch that mouse. Nothing, absolutely nothing will distract that cat from the prize. And it doesn't matter what else is going on in your life, you've got to just shut it all out. Blinkered like a horse going for the finishing line. So if you multitask, you short circuit your brain. It will become, this is too much hard work. It will be, what am I focusing? Oh, I was doing this, or then you'll not finish it. And you will not finish any one task because you're multitasking. And you make more mistakes. You have time distortion because you don't know whether you did that and whether you finished it, or what are you going to do? And you start making poor decisions. And then your goal starts running away further and further away from you. And that goal you could have achieved in 2 to 3 years starts looking like it's a distant dream 5 years down the road, because you did not start to focus your energies and learn the one thing. See, I told you a juggler looks like they're doing so many things at the same time, when all they did was learn how to throw several balls at the same time and be able to catch one while throwing the other. They're laser focused and they're multi-switching. It is switching between processes, and you're going to learn that in order to be able to create the results you deserve. So you cannot focus effectively on 2 things. Here's the thing. You could chew your food while listening to an audio. But there is focus. You're focusing on the one thing. There's one thing you're focusing on, and it usually is not the audio, it's the food you're eating. So what is this one task you want to achieve? Even if you're watching Julie, you could be chopping onions and you're listening to Julie. So because you don't need to look at Julie to hear her message, you can chop your onions. So you're focusing on the onion chopping while listening to Julie. You're multi-switching. There are two different processes going on there, but they are achieving different things in your life. But if you listened to Julie a bit more, you might not miss the nugget because you were cutting that onion. It was getting your eyes teary. Now here's the thing. You need to learn how to focus on one thing, even if you are doing several things to get to that one thing. Now, when I started, I'll get back to basics. I asked you, what is the one thing that's driving your life? That's the one thing that you know you've got to do to get the results you need. That's the one thing you know you have dreamt of all your life. What is that one thing? So let's get to number 2. Hey girls, how are you doing? Good. So work your business or work your career until it pays you. There are no two ways about it. You're either in your life career, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're an engineer, you're a teacher, you're doing something that makes you feel proud of you, you're doing something that gives you have a reward. The reward is internal. You feel gratified, you feel like you're creating an achievement and you're impacting someone out of your own sphere's life, someone you don't even know. You're leaving a legacy. What is that business? What's that career that you could be doing right now, today? Start looking for it. Start doing it now. Now, I'm not talking about hand-to-mouth bill-paying wage. I'm talking about a business or career that pays you, that you know you're going to work until you get paid. Thank you, Robin Garrett. You're a rock star. I appreciate you for being my scribe. Now, I'm talking a life-changing income. I'm talking about sitting at home like I do and getting paid to do what I do right now. Now, don't mix and match. What does that mean? Don't mix and match and say, I sell shoes and I also sell pumps. As in water pumps. I am a shoe seller and a pump seller. Which one are you going to sell? Which one are you going to sell that actually makes you feel great when you sell it? And in the beginning, you cannot possibly sell both because one will fall down. Something will not work. Hi, Anthony. How are you doing? Thank you for recognizing that. You cannot focus on two businesses, especially online, at the same time, because most online businesses require that you actually connect, communicate, collaborate, cross thresholds. Who has actually tapped into the forces? It's a course. I've got a few people who have joined us in our community. They have decided to take on the 4C formula, and I love their energy. You gotta learn to connect, communicate, collaborate, and cross thresholds in the one area of your life that you know deserves your attention. And so you have to focus on that one business or the one career that's going to pay you. Thank you, Sylvia Naluos. I appreciate you. So it is important that you do mix and match your life bucket and your work bucket in such a way that there's a counterbalance. I may be talking Greek right here, guys, but here's what I mean. You have to look after your life. Yes, work your business and your career, Sumaya, until it pays you, or your career. Now, you cannot ignore your health. You cannot ignore your family. You cannot ignore your fun, because these are the things that gratify you and keep you going. They never come back, by the way. Your health, your life, your family, your friends, once they're gone, they're gone. So these are the things you must never ignore. So do not sacrifice those things to build a career or business, because a career or a business will always be there. There's always this opportunity or this career or this job that will feed into your passion. But your life, your health, your family, they'll just move on, and you will have missed an opportunity to create an amazing experience for you and for them, because you're literally forgetting to multi-switch. So the work bucket, this is where you look for that thing that you are passionate about. I see so many people promoting whatever Julie is promoting, or promoting whatever Emmeline is promoting, or promoting what Paula is promoting because. Now, I don't mind you coming into my world and promoting what I promote, but is it what you're passionate about? Is it what makes you go, I want to wake up and do this? In fact, I went to bed at 3 because I was doing this. Remember your health? Is it worth it? Think about it. Whatever you do, it needs to be worth it. It needs to be worth your time. Jonathan Chiwanuka, I see you. It needs to be worth it. So, work your business and your career until it pays you. That's number 2. Number 3, success is sequential actions. Sequence. Success is a sequence of actions. You don't wake up today and do A, and at the end of the day you get Z and you're there. You have to have gone through B, C, D, until you get to Z. So you cannot wake up and think that you're going to do something today, you're going to invest in something today, and you're going to be eating the fruits tomorrow. That's a fallacy, and that's why people quit on the things that they supposedly love. Because you don't love it enough. If you did, you would not quit on it. I mean, you don't quit on the people you love. You don't quit on your children. You don't quit on your parents because you love them. Well, unless they quit on you first. Now, here's the thing. Success is a sprint. It is a sprint. I know lots of people have told you it is a marathon. Don't run your race. Don't mind other people. Blah, 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 blah. There is a markup date. There is a finish date. There is your day. Your name has a day on it. So I want you to understand that in order to succeed at something, you've got to laser focus at it and sprint towards it, because that's when it will sprint towards you. Otherwise, you'll end up doing too little towards what you want, or doing the things that do not matter because it's a marathon. Success is a sprint filled with a discipline just long enough to form a habit. And once that habit kicks in and takes over, you are there. You have hit that sweet spot. Now, in order to create a habit, research has shown that you need to have at least 21 days of focused action, repeating that action over and over again every day for 21 days. Now, in our team, in my primary company, we say, don't do 21, do 90 days, do 90 focused days. Every day present, show somebody your business. Every day connect with somebody. Every day invite somebody into your life and let them see what it is that you are going to bless them with. Every day bless someone with your opportunity, because it's a blessing. A lot of people consider their business opportunity or their product or platform a side gig, something they're a little bit ashamed of it as well, because they have this stigma about online or internet marketing, and so they have a little bit of shame, and therefore they do not actually show other people with gusto, with the energy that attracts the other person to say, I'm in, let's do this. So self-discipline is not necessarily the key, but there has to be a level of discipline. I mean, teachers are self-disciplined, and bless them. Teachers who teach in, say, primary schools and high schools, at least where I came from, are very disciplined people. They are there every day, every crack of dawn, teaching you. But when you go back to that school today, hey, Ruth Katz, how you doing? You'll find that same teacher there, frustrated, older, teaching another batch of people. Moving on. So it's not self-discipline per se, but discipline is essential to form a habit. Because if you have a level of discipline, you'll do whatever the heck you need to do to continue what they... So I'll give you a personal example. Weeks ago, I started what we call Couch to 5K, where you start to run 5K every week, 3 times a week. No excuses, no giving up, not telling yourself I'm going to wait till the rain stops. You go. And here's what I want you to remember. Every time you want to create a habit, do it first thing in the morning, because that's when you have a very high level of stamina and focus. So every morning for 3 days, for 9 weeks, I woke up and I went and I ran 5K. 3 days, sometimes 4. Because, hey, sometimes my husband wants to join me and I'm like, yeah, let's go. And he always beats me, but I don't care because then I have a partner to run with. Now, here's the thing. Some discipline was needed for me to go out and run, whether it was raining or shining. And I loved it. And I've actually got to a point whereby I can run 5K in 30 minutes flat. I have formed a habit. You can't take that away from me. What is it that you want to do for your physical well-being? What is it that you want to be for your spiritual well-being? What do you want to do for your financial well-being? What's the one thing? It needs to be one, because that's what will drive you to achieve it. A lot of people, but they narumaka, no narumakali, too many things. Amatama negajula, you can't be enjoying all those things. You have a piece of chicken here and a piece of meat here, and you have some kabalagala in here. Which one are you tasting when you're eating all those things in your mouth? So you need to put one piece in your mouth and chew on it and savor the juices and tasty, amazing, juicy, great. Feel it, taste it, swallow, and then say, I'm ready for the next bite. Because you've successfully chewed, eaten, and ingested that you put in your mouth. Now, if we cannot put 110 pieces of food in our mouth at the same time, why do you think you're going to run 3-4 businesses at the same time and you're not being successful at any of them? None. You're not creating results in the one you started last year. You're not creating results in the one you started 2 months ago, and you've started another one today, and you think you're going to create results in that one. And usually, hey Shakira, I see you. Usually the thing is, you're thinking, if Julie is creating success in it, then maybe if I do it with her, then we'll get success. And then you expect Julie to do the work for you because you have an employee mindset. Because as an employee, all you have to do is show up, do some bits of work, and then you get paid at the end of the month. It does not work that way in the business world. Thank you, Jonathan. So, form a habit to focus on. Form a success habit to focus on. Because you want to live until you're 90 to enjoy that money you're creating. You want to live to see your great-grandchildren. You want to give them a great life. You want to take them on cruises. You want to give them amazing things. You want to buy them houses and cars, I don't know, whatever. Form a habit to focus on one action that gets you closer to that goal, that big goal. You must have one. Do you have a big goal? I mean, as in, you have a big goal for your life, right? I'm talking to somebody here. Because there are lots of people who don't even have a goal for their life. They just wish I could get a job, and then maybe I'll buy a car, and maybe I'll this, and maybe I'll get married, and maybe I'll meet the girl of my dreams, and maybe it's all a maybe. Just like yesterday I said, tomorrow is not on any calendar, so stop using that word. Tomorrow I'll do this, tomorrow I'll do that. Nah. Which date? Set a date. Give it a name. Then you will have a specific focus for your actions and for your words. So let's get back to form habits of what you want to achieve. For example, form habits of giving your loved ones time. I mean, like I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Yes, set a goal. Form habits of giving you time. You deserve your time. In fact, you absolutely deserve your time. Because time is your currency. It's the currency that you pay. It is the bill you pay. It is what you pay. Nobody goes out with the clothes, the cars, the houses, the money we create. But that time, that's what you'll answer for. So, form a habit of giving you time. Form a habit of doing the most valuable things that will fast track your results. What is those things you're supposed to do? What is that one thing you should be doing? You know, because you know your niche, you know your profession, you know your job, you know your business, or you should know at the very least. So, what is that thing you must do that's valuable to your fast tracking of your results? Now, the trick to success is to choose the right habit and bring just enough discipline to establish it. I'll say that again. This is deep. The trick to success is to choose the right habit and bring just enough discipline to establish it. Write it down, somebody, because you are going to remember this one day. What is the trick? Cancel. So, in order for you to do this, you need to have systems in place, right? And this gets me to the big what if you're watching telly, this is the commercial break, right? This is your commercial break. In order to do this, in order to get the habit forming systems, you need to have systems in place to help you automate. And in order to automate your processes, you need to know what systems will help you build the results you're looking for. And tonight only, we will be sharing with you the exact system we use to create results in our businesses for free, nada, complimentary. So I want you to go to that link below this video. It is pinned, and reserve your spot right now. Do not wait. Do not wait for this video to end. Click that link. It's pinned at the top of this video, and go reserve your spot and then come back. Don't mind. I'll be here just recognizing. Now, here's the thing. Go reserve your spot right now. It takes literally a second, and I'm sure you've done that. Let's get back to owning your success. This is the next tip. So this is tip number 4. I've got one more to go, and we're going to bed. It's not bedtime yet, is it? Joking. So, number 4, who is my scribe? Let's get this written down. Own your success. Own your success. But Julie, I'm not yet successful. How can I own what I don't have yet? You've got to own it before you get it. In other words, you've got to see it in your mind. You've got to perceive it. You've got to dream it. You've got to have it as a goal. That's what I started with at the beginning. What's the one thing you want to do in order to live a purposeful life? And therefore, in order to know that one thing, you should have written it down. It should be in your diary. It should be in your daily joy journal. It should be in every book that you have about you. It should be on your phone. It should be on your tablet. The one thing you know that when you achieve it, oh my goodness, bingo, you've won the lottery. What's the one thing? What's that one thing? Own your success in its entirety. With all the speed bumps, with all the challenges, the failures. By the way, fail forward, don't fail backwards. People who fail backwards quit. People who fail forward pick a lesson from the failure and turn it into a success. So it's entirely up to you whether you succeed or not. And if you own your success, you own it, you acknowledge the reality, and you seek the reality, and you make no excuses whatsoever for whatever is going on in your life. You make no excuses whatsoever for the things that go wrong in your life. Because when you get the good results, you don't blame whoever for getting the good results. You go, oh my goodness, I did this and I did the other, and I went sleepless for 20 nights and I got this. You don't acknowledge this other person. Very few people do, by the way. A few people say, I am grateful for my mentor and I'm grateful for my parents and whoever, but actually all this success was down to me. And it is. It's all about you. It is all about you. I want you to be omnipresent. I want you to be everywhere you need to be today for that one thing that you need to succeed. Now, remember to unsubscribe from other people's emergencies. How do you do that? Because any request from anybody that does not serve your one thing, your one life purpose, is a distraction. There are some people who actually have been spiritually sent to derail you from your purpose. And they may come to you with a request that seems to be a genuine concern in their life and a genuine emergency in their lives. Now, I'm not talking about genuine life-threatening emergencies like someone is sick or ill or is in accident or whatever. I'm talking about someone coming to you with their own private agenda and asking you to help them and give them your time and your resources, which they never actually ever gonna repay you for. And all they need is they're being used as a vessel to distract you from your own success. Own your success. Unsubscribe from other people's emergencies. It is not your emergencies until you accept it, until you start giving it time, and until you start spending resources on it. So you must understand whether that emergency relates to your goal. So don't subscribe unless they are really your loved ones and you really cannot avoid it, and it is essential that you help them out. Now, remember, your environment must support your goals. because you have this one thing you want to achieve. So I'm assuming you are meditating. You don't necessarily have to pray, because every thought, every word, everything you do is a prayer. And I hope you know that, because a lot of people don't understand. They think prayer is when you get on your knees or you go to church and pray all night. No, prayer is every thought, every word you say is a prayer. And you're asking, you're seeking, you're knocking, and you're receiving those things in your life. So whatever you say, whatever you think, whatever you meditate on, let it be amazingly, gloriously beautiful for your life. So affirm what it is you want to happen in your life. Affirm your life goal. Affirm your micro results. Affirm your macro results. Affirm your actions. And a few months ago, I did tell you that when I write my to-do list, I don't write the journey, I write the results. So if I'm going to exercise today, I write Project Body Beautiful completed, because I've completed my daily exercise for the day, and therefore I have done my bit for Body Beautiful. If I am going to do a live video, I write communicating with my tribe, because the live video is communicating and connecting and sharing with you what I know will change your life, and that could make you decide you want to come and work with me. And that is the whole aim. To show you what I'm capable of, to show you what I've learned, to show you what I know, and help you move from where you are to where you want to go. If that's with me, that's amazing. If that's with another coach, absolutely great. At least you've moved, and you're moving your ass and doing something about your life. Now, so exercise is good, because it's great. It means your environment is supporting your goals to create that life you want to live, and live long enough to enjoy the fruits of your labor. There is nothing worse than dying at the cusp of your success. You've worked so hard, you've brought all these results in your life, and then you pop off because you did not look after you. So look after number one. It's your responsibility. It's not nobody else's, not your children, not your husband, not your wife, not your mom, dad, or anybody. As long as you're an adult and you're watching me right here, right now, you are responsible for your life and for your physical well-being. You're responsible for what you eat and what you put out. And therefore, you can produce, create, and solve any problem that you can have an effective day. When you do all these things, you'll have an effective day. So, number 5, let's wrap this up. Number 5 of the one thing you should be doing. Can you imagine the one thing has so many offshoots? I mean, it's like an octopus. It's like got 5 legs. Let your passion drive what you do. Let your passion. I don't know about you. I'm passionate about teaching others how to build a business, career, or life that loves them. When you build a business, career, or life that loves you, then you're going to have a life that is loved and is loving. I mean, the love that's spreading and emanating from you is like amazing. So embrace delayed gratification already. I mean, you didn't have a baby and then they were grown up the next day. My baby has taken 19 years to become 19. So I didn't have them, and overnight they grew up. And a lot of you treat your careers and your businesses like that. You treat your career and your business like, I've planted you today and I must be eating the fruit tomorrow. What's that all about? So for instance, we allowed ourselves the willpower. This is the word you want to embrace, because delayed gratification needs willpower. It needs you to really, really give up on some things. Sacrifice. I think I watched someone talking about sacrifice the other day and saying, in order to succeed, you've got to sacrifice some things. Yes, you do. Now, I call it willpower, because we've had the willpower to avoid pubs, to avoid clubs, to avoid throwing extravagant parties and going to extravagant do's, to build our property portfolio back home, and to build the life we want and that we are moving to right here, and to own our home here in the UK. Now, there's one thing we do though. We reward ourselves. Because if you take away the reward and you take it away completely, then your mind goes, not good, too much hard work, let's avoid it. Let's quit on this thing. It's too much. There's no fun in it. So you've got to have a counterbalance. When you sacrifice something, you counterbalance it with something that's going to keep you focused on the prize. Your willpower can only hold out for so long. because it's not too strong. So set your short-term and long-term benefits, your short-term rewards and long-term rewards. And that's why I said we have rewards, and that's why we joined a travel club. We're part of a community of travelers that go and enjoy ourselves, that take weekends away, that do all these fun things so that we can feel that we have the willpower to continue building the life we want to build for ourselves and for our children. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Finally, somebody likes what I'm saying. Thank you. So let your short-term and long-term rewards manifest in your goal towards this one thing. While your passion is driving you, your willpower is pushing you, they are not strong enough to overcome the doubt and the fears and all the negative little gremlins in your head, that, especially those that come from outside, that will derail you. So without these rewards, your mind will start to think it's too much hard work. So oops, you quit, you lose. Because when you quit, you lose on your dreams. So there's a time and a season for everything. Make sure to set a time to play. Bring that baby out to play. Bring that child out to play. Bring Julie Seal, the little one, the daydreamer, out to play. In your daily 24 hours, and I'm not joking, you need to play. Whether you play some music, or you go out and play in the park, or you play with your kids, whatever it is, play. Okay? Play. Because playing brings the child out in you, and the child in you is your inner spirit, and she's very playfully, powerfully strong to guide you towards where you want to go. She's literally the elephant in you. She knows the way. So do something that makes you smile inside, because sometimes we smile with our teeth and we actually don't smile with our soul. There's a difference. Did you see that difference? Let me give you the other teeth smile again. You want to smile with your soul. Okay? So, you see the difference? This will trigger the feel-good hormones in you, and you'll be able to continue with your passion. That thing that gets you to your life purpose, and build a business or life that loves you. And that's what I want for you. So, don't forget to join me and some amazing rock stars tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern to learn how to create the counterbalance in your life and automate your systems so that you can live the life you design. Head on to julescowpody.com/set and reserve your front row seat, because you want to be in the front row in the comfort of your home tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'll see you inside. So to wrap it up, ask yourself, write it down, strategize, action on the following things, and they're very quick. Your 5-year one thing, the one thing you want to achieve in 5 years. Yes, 5 years will come and pass because time and opportunity happen to all of us, so 5 years will pass. So set your goal, what you want to be and where you want to be in 5 years. What is the one thing you're going to achieve? Number 2, the 1-year thing. That 5-year thing, break it down in annual goals. What is it you need to do? The one thing you need to do every blessed year for the next 5 years, 1 year, in order to feed into your 5-year vision and goal. And then 1 month. Each year is made of 12 months. So what are you going to do each month of the 12 months? The one thing, it has to be one, by the way, that's going to feed into your year plan, and it's going to feed on your 5-year vision. And then 1 week. We're breaking down into the micro places. What's the one weekly thing you want to do every blessed week to feed your 1 month, 1 year, 5-year vision? And then your daily to-do action steps. You're walking the talk now. What's the one thing you have to do every day to eat your frog so that you can live your life by design? What can you do today? Because today is a day, right? Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is not on any calendar, but today is, because today is the 13th of September. What can you do today that will help you get to the one thing achieved for the week and for the month and for the 1 year and for the 5 years? You need to write it down. You need to action it. You need to strategize. You need to start taking steps towards that thing, because time will pass whether you sit on Facebook and scroll up and down and watch Julie Seal Kalungi every day or not. So set your actions. And remember, happiness happens on the way to fulfillment. Because when you are doing the things you love and you are enjoying the things you do, you are happy. Your soul is happy. Your spirit is happy. You are not grumpy. You are not being snappy. You are not stressed because you're happy. And when you have a definitive purpose every day, because you've set it down into 5 years, 1 year, 1 month, 1 week daily actions, you are going to have clarity. It comes to you much faster. You are going to make decisions faster, leading to better choices and experiences, and leading to that massive results we talked about earlier. Go for gold. Whoop whoop. Usain Gold. Not even Usain Bolt, Usain Gold. Get out of the way, get out of your own head, and create the results you need. I've given you the blueprint today. So let me give you a quote from this one amazing book. When you say yes to something, write it down. When you say yes to something, it's imperative that you understand what you're saying no to. Because every time you say yes to something, you are definitely saying no to something else, whether you are conscious of it or not. So I would like you to understand that today was my decision to say no to having a cup of tea right now, so I could share with you these amazing nuggets that I've gleaned from Gary Keller, an amazing author of The One Thing. And you have noticed that the theme of today's talk was the one thing. So I hope you've learned something. And on Friday the 14th of September, I'm going to share with you the 4 things you must avoid. It's the top question. Someone has asked me, what are the things I must avoid in order to have a profitable day? Because I'm having a really hard time creating success in my business, and I want to make the profits that I invested in for. So tomorrow, do not miss it for any reason. I'm going to share with you the 4 things you must avoid in order to ensure a profitable day, week, or month. I hope you do join me, and I hope you've had an amazing time. Don't forget to join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you're in the States or in the Canada or in wherever in those time zones, it is absolutely an amazing time of night for you. The kids are in bed, you've had your dinner, and you are now investing in your success. And if you're in the UK, it will be about 3 a.m. in the morning, but hey, it's your life, isn't it? You're building it. So join us if you can, or catch us if you can. So rise and shine to your awesome destiny. I know you want to, because you've got residual bills to pay. You've got to build a life that gives you the residual income. It's been Julie Sil Kalungi, your host today. If you're not yet following me on Facebook, what did I do to you? Did I kill your pet chihuahua? No, I didn't. So follow me already. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, share, and follow. And please do share this video with somebody. Do tell me what you have learned from today's training. I would love to know. If you're watching the replay, drop a fire emoji. And if you've watched me live, I am absolutely indebted to you. Thank you. Wow, that's it for today. I enjoyed that, did you? Let's do it again sometime soon. Share your pleasures below. Like and comment on this podcast. And until the next episode, why not share and subscribe so that other people may find. And until next show, it's been your host, Julie Sil Kalungi. And I am blessed to have been here with you. Rise and shine to your awesome destiny. God bless you. Bye.